What is up, guys? LeftBurst here, and today we are unboxing the last Super Z Beyblade. This one is called Emperor Forneus, and it comes in a booster, and it's totally tilted because my maths are stupid. Anyway, so yeah, I don't have Jake with me today again because, you know, schedule and stuff. He'll definitely be here next week. I'm probably gonna do a lot of unboxings this week because, like, I can't do battles by myself because that's just a little lonely. So yeah, we are unboxing the last Super C Beyblade, as I said, B106 Emperor Forneus. Now, I don't know, guys, like all the Super Z Beyblades that we unboxed so far, like the Zed Achilles and the Winning Valkyrie, they were just like awesome, and this one's just as awesome, guys. Like, look at this. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. It's like a freaking shark Beyblade. Dude, if Jake was here, dude, Jake was like all over sharks. He's like, we need a shark Beyblade right now, if you guys remember. So yeah, we finally got the shark Beyblade. And yeah, let's just look at it. Here's the package, Super Z package. I don't really like it that much, but you know what? This is the future. So yeah, here is the bottom. It basically just says its name, Emperor Forneus. It's a defense type with the new driver called Yard. We'll talk about that later. And on the side, it also shows its owner. I forget his name, but he showed up in episode 51 as like a little kid, and he battled Shu, and that was so cool. He's like the Shu of the new series, which means I just gotta love his babe, but like, oh, you can't replace Shu. No one can replace you, even though you're so cool. So yeah, that's the front of the box. On the back, it explains the parts as always. Emperor Forneus, 0 disc, just like Senor Spriggan and the Yard driver. I think this is like the only Chouzetsu baby right now that doesn't have like a super light disc. Like 11 and 12 are very light for core disc. I think they're like the lightest core disc. And yeah, right here it explains its Chouzetsu ability, which is, or its Super Z ability. You know, there's so many names for this series. Like, I just call it whatever I feel like. There's like Super Z, there's Chouzetsu, there's Super Zetsu, there's Chozi, there's like whatever you want to call it, guys. And I hope like people in the comments are like, it's called Super Z, stop calling it Chouzetsu. I can call it whatever I want, okay? So yeah, it's Super Z ability. Dang, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Its Super Z ability is that it has metal that kind of slopes up on both sides. Now this one, I think this one has like the most amount of metal. Like, look at how much metal that thing has. So yeah, let's just get into unboxing this thing right now. Boom, I already took it out because I'm prepared, guys. And I already took out the plastic because I didn't want to like do an unboxing video last night. And oh, there it goes. But I wanted to play with this Beyblade, so I low-key took it out and then maybe just put it back in for the video. Don't tell Jake. And yeah, so let's look at the back thing first. Here is, again, would make a really cool background. Once we get like a lot of Super Z, I'm definitely keeping these background things because they look awesome, and I'm gonna put them in the background later once we get like a good amount of them. So yeah, it basically just shows the Beyblade. It's kind of cool. It's like a sketch of it. It's really nice. Emperor Forneus explains its defense type, right spin, burst, and what? That's crazy! I never saw the Super Z system, or the logo. Oh, it looks like it has that balancer thing that's supposed to go, like, in that diamond shape right there. Maybe the balancing thing will be, like, really important in the future then, because it's, like, it's their symbol, man. And, yeah, let's just open this thing up. Oh, there's a... If I can open it up, there's tape there. But yeah, so basically there's a QR code, there's the Baylogger sheet, and the instruction guide and custom Chozi guide. And yeah, that's it. Let's get into the Beyblade now. First, let's talk about the layer. This is Emperor Forneus. Now, oh, sorry. Now, Emperor Forneus, I think, is like a sea monster, but Beyblade, they decided to make it like shark kind of figure thing. So yeah, it has like 2 shark heads, pretty cool. Reminds me of Pisces, because you know Pisces, it had like back in Metal Fight, it had like 2 fish heads, right? Just like this, made out of metal, because you know Metal Fight. Anyway, it's kind of weird because they kind of take a lot of liberty when making these designs. Like, they don't go like super close to the mythology. Like, this is not supposed to be like a shark, it's supposed to be a sea monster, but they're like sea monsters, sharks, same thing. And Spriggan is not a fire demon thing, it's like a freaking fairy tree thing. Look up Spriggan online, you get like a bunch of weird tree pictures, not the Spriggan that you know. So yeah, they take a lot of liberty with this stuff, and yeah, it has a really cool design. I didn't put the stickers on yet. I really like how it's just black and gold. I wish it had more color. The problem with these Super Z bays, in my opinion, is that they don't have as much color as like the God bays. Like, look how bland this is. It has like 3 colors. It has black, gold, and blue. Like, why didn't they add more, guys? Why didn't they add more? And yeah, here are the teeth. The teeth aren't the best teeth, but they're definitely not like the worst teeth. Oh yeah, I forgot to show that it kind of slopes up, as you can see right here. It gets like kind of like, I don't know if it's gonna create upper attacks because it doesn't really have like, it doesn't stop, it just kind of just slopes. So like, I don't know what that's gonna do. The testing I've done with it, it's pretty good. I haven't even bursted this thing. These teeth are like not the best, but yeah, its shape is amazing. It's like a circle. Oh my gosh. And this is actually, smaller in real life. Like, I thought it was gonna be a lot bigger, but in real life, it's actually pretty small. It's not, it's like the size of, I'd say like it's a bit bigger than Wild Wyvern. So yeah, that is the layer. Let's move on to the Zero Disc. You've already seen this on Senor Spriggan. This is the heaviest disc out right now, the Zero Disc. So if you don't have a Zero Disc and you don't want to buy a Senor Spriggan, but like, why wouldn't you buy Senor Spriggan? Maybe it's too expensive for you. You can buy this one and get the Zero Disc, the most competitive disc out there right now. And yeah, moving on, this is the final part, the Yard Driver, the new driver. Now, everyone thought this driver was going to be super hype because basically it's like Orbit with like a lot more life after death to this ring. It's like Orbit and Defense combined. But in my testing, it's just not good. It's too low to the ground and it kind of scrapes. Well, it doesn't scrape, but it like smoothly scrapes and it loses a lot of stamina. I just think like Atomic's a lot better than this, sadly. It's very disappointing. It's not a bad driver per se, but it's disappointing. So yeah, that was my unboxing of Emperor Forneus Zero Yard. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe. See you guys later. LeftBurst out. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, like, look at this color scheme. Like this, I don't know. I really like this Beyblade, but really, Takara, tell me what's with this color scheme. It's like, oh, I'm so cool. I got like my silver, my gold, and my black. I got this, guys, and then like they give you this puke green driver. Like really, I know that defense type drivers are supposed to be like green, but they've made like black defense type drivers. Why didn't they just make this defense type driver black? Why am I ranting? Adios, guys. LeftBurst out.